Going live. I'm live. Alright, let's copy this. Edit here. Woo! We are back. Hello, people. Welcome to the stream. Gonna sure everything's rolling here okay. I think it is. Look good?
Yeah, that's a pretty cool streaming background thing you got going there.
Hey, thanks, man. Streamlabs. Shout out to Streamlabs. And hey, guys. Huh?
Oh, so they made that?
Yeah. But
Even with that the woman in the corner or something?
Rico, I put her there because of the luck. I'm sorry.
Because of the luck?
Yeah. Did you see it yesterday? So we got really lucky. You know, I shot the Enigma and it shattered it.
Cool.
I'm like, hey, RNG. But yes, guys, this is William Morris. He runs the Brotherhood of Gaming. Check out his
They know who
channel.
I am.
They do. Just go.
They should know who I am. I'm big famous YouTuber. So I tell myself.
Yeah. Until we rise to that pedestal. Oops.
I'm big famous YouTube streaming sensation.
Hold up, guys. There we go. Yeah.
So where are we all streaming to?
Well, I can go to this place with Zero, because okay, so what happened is, I finished X4 using X, and I'm like, okay, I hadn't played Zero, so I started this with Zero.
Yeah, wait, you might want to check your Streamlabs, because your title screen's not moving.
Streamlabs. What's happening? Oh, lordy. Okay. I know what to do. This was happening yesterday. So, restart. Sorry about that, guys. Hang on. Streamlabs, It's been one of those weird weeks.
It's like there's just not enough internet to go around.
I know. Okay. Should be moving now.
Well, I guess I gotta wait for YouTube to catch up.
Yeah. Looks like everything is moving, so... Kinda have it up on the side to check comments. Because my phone's dead! Oh god, I don't wanna start over. No! I don't want to play more of this game than I have to. Alright, let's get back into it.
I'm curious how the game plays with Rookie Hunter mode on.
I could check it out. You guys want to see Rookie Hunter?
Success rate every single time.
Yeah, let's put it on and see.
You don't have to reset the game to do it.
No, it should automatically roll in. We'll test with the Skyber.
Literally toggle it on.
Huh?
You don't have to reset the game to do it. You can just literally turn it on and off.
Yeah, I just toggled it on. I'm getting some lag. Streamlabs.
Let me
I can't believe the Repla Force has been in such a... Oh, did you know if you unlock, like, 100 complete successfully, like, shoot down the Enigma, you go to, like, Iziglo stage, and Aelia You know what she tells you?
What?
You don't have to be here right now because we don't need it.
Oh. We don't need this part anymore.
Oh, here we go again. You don't actually need to come here. You know what? Don't tell me what to do. I'm not ready to finish the game yet. Oh my gosh.
It's like... I just thought of a cruel, sort of sexist joke. It's like, you know how Alia doesn't shut up in this game? It's like, I want to play that clip from the first Pirates of the Caribbean where that pirate slaps Elizabeth across the face. You were spoken to.
Oh no. I know. It's like, seriously, woman. Let us work.
Although, you know, I'll take Alia over Rico because, my god, the first hour of Mega Man X Dive is painful.
Oh, that's true. Though they eventually allowed you to
Like,
skip
she
it
goes
now.
on- Well, yeah, the thing, but yeah, Rico goes on and on about how we were playing Mega Man X and how we're so good at it, yet she constantly interrupts the game to tell us how to play it. It's like,
Yeah, it's
wow.
like a fangirl gone a little overboard.
Oh yeah, and she's definitely fangirly, like the full of pep and everything, and I hate it.
Like, Riku, hang on now.
What's amazing is everybody knows how uniquely designed the first level of Mega Man X is, in that when it comes to game design, it's practically perfect. But,
Right.
wow, how Mega Man X Dive completely undoes all of that just with the inclusion of a bitch that won't shut up.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's about exploring how things worked. Oh, Zero, you'll be fine. Because, yeah, when somebody's telling you how to do everything, you know, there's no, oh, I'm not having trial and error here, so...
It sort of takes me back to my school days where I struggled in school because I was not... I learned differently than other people. I'm more of the I learn by doing instead of being told.
Yeah.
I'm very much more of a hands-on approach type of learn, not the like this is how you do this. Like I don't retain information that way.
Alright, you have to touch it. Aw, man.
It certainly helped.
Oh, definitely. Now, real quick,
Yeah.
this is a design oversight, because if you choose Zero, you're not really able to get that piece.
Can you?
I don't think so. Oh, shit. Well, there I go.
Like what was it? A heart tank?
Well, remember, there's an armor piece up there.
Oh well, yeah. Well, I imagine you can't get it with Zero at all.
Yeah. I think that's a Gaia armor piece, though. So, if it is... Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
correct me
can't
if I'm
reach
wrong.
it.
Can't Dr. Light have conversations with Zero in this game?
Yeah.
So that is an interesting question. Like, so if you cheated and like did a moon jump or something to get Zero across the gap, would there be a unique conversation for Zero and Dr. Light, or is it one of those that you'll never see because you can't access it without cheating?
I know. I'm wanting to get a moon jump code now. Just to see. Maybe.
Or is there like a way to get over there? Actually, you're on Rookie Hunter mode, so you should be sort of invincible to spikes. So maybe you can like test that.
Oh my god, you're right. Damn it. I might need to die. Let me see. Hopefully Rookie is on. I should have toggled it. Can I die? No, I can't. Okay, let's try it out. Oh. Well, crush me. Damn it! God, I've never died here, so I didn't know the checkpoint would... Well, so it happens. By the way, am I getting any comments? Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm not.
No. So far, no.
I'm not. Is it showing I'm listed or public?
No, I don't think you can stream unlisted.
Yeah, true. Okay, it's just a dead day. Because people will.
If you could, that would explain why nobody shows up to my streams.
One day, Will. One day.
Oh, well. At
Yeah.
least we accomplished the first goal, which was to have fun.
Exactly. I think I was talking with some people, you know, even about like my own games and such that I'm making, and probably it's best to have a cult following than.
Yeah, some people would definitely agree with that, because you can be a little bit more intimate with your cult following.
Right.
And I don't mean having orgies, but hey, if you're into that, go for it. I mean,
No.
I mean, just you can be more personable. You can keep up with your cult following. Whereas if you're worldwide success, it becomes much more difficult to keep up with all your people, and you can unintentionally piss some of them off because they think you're giving them the cold shoulder, when in reality, it's just like there's no way you can keep up with it.
Right.
So there's pros and cons to both.
Alright, let's see.
Bottom line, never let it get to your head. That's the problem.
Right. A big thing that people need to learn when they get online in general, you know. You're getting out there, you're not going to be able to please everybody. And, you know.
Yeah, but you gotta please somebody.
You gotta please people, but, yeah. Hey,
question. Why are we playing as Zero?
Okay, so I finished X4 using X, and I'm like, well, I guess I can play X5 using Zero. But I completely forgot.
Well, canonically, it makes sense. I mean, clearly X5, they wanted you to play as Zero, which is, you know, cagey gonna cagey.
That's it. Oh, and hey, Gomo Jack. Yep, this is the second day. Sorry for any background noise. Let's see. Iris, who is this guy? Please. What? Tell me, Iris, who is this guy? Okay, he's infected. I'm taking it. Pegasus.
Iris, who is this guy? Please, wait, hold up. What? Hold up.
Pegasus, you've become one of the Mavericks, too?
Now, admittedly, I don't play X5 religiously or at all. So my familiarity with the dialogue is almost non-existent, even with X. So this is all kind of new to me.
You should check my last stream. It's got some areas, man. Oh, gosh. Iris is gone.
Tell me, Iris, who is this guy?
It's like, kill
Is he
you.
fucking with
I'll
Zero?
kill you. I won't allow... I guess he knew Iris.
Like, at first glance, it's like, is he fucking with Zero? It's like, remember that Iris chick? Yeah, she's dead. You did it. And I'm pointing at you. You did it. Let the guilt consume you. Iris is dead.
Hey, man. Did you see that Ricky Hunter? Saved my behind. Check this out. Look at this.
You, I won't allow. Huh.
Yeah.
So either he's infected or Iris was cheating on Zero with Pegasus.
Oh my god, I never thought about that.
I don't know. He's pretty good looking.
I could see Iris being like, hey, Peggy.
Like, you know,
Give her the nicknames.
Chicks dig horses, man. Also,
see, Pegasus.
Like, can you even die here by falling off?
No.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, when it catches up, it's like, oh yeah, you can't die.
Zero boy.
Alright, Alia, we don't need all this. Let's roll it ahead. Weapons and life. I'll be alright. I'm not gonna put Rookie on X6.
It would make things interesting, wouldn't it?
It's like, what does it do? Does it move like half of the stage?
No, I think it does the same thing that it does in the other games. Like pitfalls are basically non-lethal.
I will. You know what? I will use it at gate laboratory stage 1.
Actually, interestingly, I think for even some of the stages, it alters them a little bit. Like it adds panels where ordinarily there would be pitfalls, so there are no more pitfalls anymore.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah. Which is interesting. It's like they went ahead and bothered to reprogram the original games X1 through 6 to have a rookie hunter mode that caters to new players. So that means they actually added panels and things to the level designs. It's like, if you're gonna go that far, why not fix some of the problems that these games had?
Right. Wait, Zero, what am I tapping that iris for?
What am I tapping that iris for? She's Pegasus pussy.
Yeah, man, she's all for Pegasus. Peggy.
Zero's getting that iris sloppy seconds. Like he sticks his USB and then it's like this USB is already warm. Like, who's been inside you?
It's like, I've got a lot of, oh my gosh, man.
I'm gross.
It's like, jack it up. No, that's good, man. This is not a stream for kids.
Oh, well, yeah, if it was, we wouldn't be getting any comments.
That's right. Thank you, YouTube. You've completely said it's completely fine to just do whatever the hell we want.
Yeah, it's annoying because I like reading the comments on some of my favorite videos. Like, I like to watch the old Goofy cartoons back when they were interesting, like the smoking episode and stuff.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's like I go down to the comments, but there are no comments anymore because it's like, this is for kids. So
I know.
Like, oh, man.
And that's people's, like, hey, I remember this when I was younger and such, You got me there, Ricky Mode.
Oh, we know Zero has that fine SSD.
Oh, yeah. He's always rolling
One thing
that.
nobody likes to talk about is that moment in Mega Man X Command Mission where there's this real homoerotic sexual moment between X and Zero.
Oh, man.
Yeah, where Zero gets like super offended that X has party members that's not him. And it's like, X, we can leave now. Just, like, I forget the conversation, but it was just like, wow.
Can I get this? They probably have it to where... No, I can't. Alright, forget it. Yeah, it's like, X, I'm supposed to be your partner.
Yeah. You don't need them. Come, we can go together. We shall go together.
Hey, Fel, how's it going, dude?
Wow, that's almost a worse punishment right there. If you fall off, it actually auto-scrolls you all the way back to the...
Oh, yeah. It's like, okay, we're gonna be... It's like, we're gonna be nice to you, but not that nice.
It's like, look at all this progress you just lost.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's cute.
Oh, Fel, he also likes, Mega Man. Probably could get him in here with us. But...
I'm curious, like, do people hear me in the chat? Actually, let me just play this real fast.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they can hear me.
Yeah, you're coming through. Let's see, Goma says, when I first played Mega Man X, I thought Zero was a girl because of the long blonde hair. Yeah.
Jomel Jack, oh, trust me, you are not unique or special in that regard. That is literally all of us.
Oh, man. Yeah, because I was like, oh my god, it's like an adult role. What is going on here?
Yeah, well, I thought Zero was a chick, too. It was that hair, man. Nobody has a mane like that.
I know.
And the green titties only further cemented that.
Oh, the green tits. Hey, I'm doing pretty good, man. Just been working on projects and, getting through this lockdown. Hey, I'm glad we can like give you some entertainment during dinner. Oh, I'm sorry, Spike.
Excuse me, but are you the one?
Hmm. Yes, they call Zero. You don't need to know. You are a maverick hunter, right? Tell me, what will happen to the Earth? It seems the Earth is in very serious trouble.
All
Ellipses.
right.
When you die, you will meet all of the Reploids you have retired. Then you will know what they felt when they were retired. What you did to them. In fact, I'm going to expedite your journey and show you myself. Prepare to be retired, Hunter. Okay. So this is happening. Oh. Okay. It's time. It's feature time. Stop jumping. Oh, you know what?
Like, I imagine if Zero got retired and all he did was see all the Reploids he retired, it'd just be nothing but a bunch of awkward looks.
Yeah. It's like, sup? Hey. I mean, by that point, what else are you going to gain from it? Unless you're freaking Michael Athen from FNAF. Oh my gosh. You ever heard of the Ultimate Custom Night that came out? I think about a year ago or so. Basically, you're playing, it's like FNAF, but Ultimate Custom Night. Well, check this out now.
No.
No.
I stopped with the
It was part 4.
Like, oh yeah, I gave up.
Was it 4 or yeah? Well, basically, how they ended it off though, like canonly. I don't know about this other stuff they're making now, but Ultimate Custom Night, basically, it's like 50-20 mode. There are 50 animatronics, and you're basically playing as the main antagonist in Hell.
Okay, I'm interested again.
Yeah.
Alright, if you're gonna jump ship, might as well have fun with it.
Exactly. But yeah, it just kind of brought it back to mind. It's like, well, what more are they gonna do? I mean, they could probably torture him, but
Oh, like that scene in Beetlejuice at the end.
yeah. Gun and Roses. Yeah.
like, remember the football player in Beetlejuice when he's like, "Yo, coach, I don't think we survived that crash." It's like you can imagine a Reploid doing the same thing. It's like, "Yo, I don't think I survived that fight." He's like holding his head, and the other one's just like, "What gave it away?" Nah.
Man. By the way, I find it funny that you can still run into Dynamo, even though the last area is open and they don't make a substitute area for it.
Oh yeah. Oh wait.
This guy, he's... Man, they set him up like he's got an entire stage, too.
Oh really? Huh. It's almost as if the game was rushed or something.
Oh, man.
Yeah, people seem to like this one. Don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, I can say that things were definitely kind of rushed in X6 as well, but there's just, I don't know, things really kind of seem slapped together in this. Let's see, nicest...
Honestly, X4, 5, and 6 are all games I don't think have aged particularly well. X4 is a little too safe, to be honest. Like,
It was kind of like exploring the new territory. You know?
I can give X5 and X6 a little credit because they dare to be different and try new things. It's just...
Yeah. Well, like, when you think of X6, you know, putting this out here, it reminded me a lot of what they were trying to do with X3, you know? How they gave you different varieties of things, and stages actually had alternate routes, you know?
Oh, dude, I'm sorry to shut you up, but for a long time, it was really bothering me, the plane of existence on which these characters exist from the foreground. Like, look at what Zero and Dynamo are standing right now, because like it looks so unnatural. Like, what's wrong with this picture? And it's like,
you got a JPEG and a PNG.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, that. But it's like they don't have shadows.
They don't have shadows. Even I put shadows in my games with characters.
There's no shadows, so it's
yeah.
That takes me out of it.
Takes out the immersion. Yeah, because
that,
it's just like
that bugs the hell out of me. It's like, what are we standing on? Yeah, without the shadows there, it's like, oh wow.
Jumel says
so
they were just too bored to make one. Quite fitting for Dynamo. Yeah. Well, this guy.
Now that I know that they don't have any shadows there, it's like, man, that is so unnatural.
Well, let's just finish him here. Yeah, it's a mess. I wish you were here for the intro. Well, I mean, I completely forgot to invite you, but you know, the first Sigma battle in this game, you know, and you get the clouds that are just really scattered there, and then the crazy CGI'd Sigma head, and the thunder that's just shooting out, and it was just like, what is going on with this scene? So you are strong. I fought seriously this time. Anyway,
again,
I'm
I'm incredibly confused as to Dynamo's motivation.
Yeah. He is mysterious. I'm like, everybody, we need to come up with lore for Dynamo. Because we...
Like, Dynamo just has no purpose. He does nothing.
And like I said, it's not like he's infected with the Sigma virus.
No, not that I know of.
It's like, I'm getting out of here because I don't want to die right now. Adios.
Why'd you team up with Sigma? Like, odds are he'd have killed you anyway, just because. Dude doesn't know loyalty.
I know. X5 was weird. It was, man.
Yeah, X5 was just bad.
It felt rushed, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had a great time when it came out, but now that I come back to it... do I go through the next guys? I mean, I could just go to the last area.
Well, you might as well continue going on with it. But
yeah.
It feels like with X5, like, they came up with so many ideas and nobody said no.
Right. Then we got Shade Man here. Shade Man X. Dark Necrobat. It's got badass music. Simple Dynamo is Iris and Pegasus' love child.
Even if he was, what does that serve? He still doesn't contribute anything. At least in X6 he did something.
Look at this! I'm sorry, dude. Hold on. She's like, the shuttle rocket parts are here, but we don't need it anymore. Your activities are up to you, but what are you trying to say, Aelia? No. you don't want me to freaking play the game?
Hold on. At first, it may seem to be a plain planetarium, and there's also a space laboratory. The fuel tank for the shuttle is here, but we don't need it anymore. Alright. Your activities are up to you, but... Might I remind you, we are having an urgency.
Oh my god. If you don't feel it's worthwhile, then you should move on. Girl... I'm surprised these programmers sat there and said, oh, well, you know, if they open up the last area, we want them to get to the last place as soon as they can, you know. No reason for them to,
How did
like...
How did the Raptor up before Sport? I don't know. I guarantee you Capcom doesn't know either.
Nah, man.
No, they were making all this up as they went along, and it's like, and now they wanted to have like a coherent timeline the same way Nintendo did with the Zelda series. It's like, guys, don't even. You're gonna hurt yourselves.
Yep.
Yeah, we call him Pegasus because look at him. Even though he's called Skyver.
The Skyver, yeah.
I can understand Iris like cheating on Zero with Skyver though, because I mean, just look at him. I mean, damn. I mean, I'm not gay, but shit, that horse. He's got it all.
I know, man. It's like, Iris. Zero, I have something to tell you. What is it, Iris? My heart belongs to another. What are you talking about? He is as dashing as a horse. Pegasus that mo.
Have you seen his long USB cable?
I know. I'm so ahead of the platform.
It's a 3.0 cable.
Oh.
Those are both his name. Well, apparently he was in Riplo for us. Yeah, I'm not gay either, but dang, Skyler. I mean, I know, right? You look at that horse, and it's just like, oh wow.
Yeah, man. Like, whoever designed him, you know, they're like, you gonna get the...
They were thirsty. Whoever designed him, simple. They were thirsty.
It's like the same designer of Lair from X8. Don't lie, Lair's she's got some,
yeah.
Ooh.
Lair's got some tatas.
Hell
got
yeah,
some
man.
layers.
Ooh. And she got the smooth voice. It's like, Zero, it's time to move on, man. She's coming for you.
Like, alright, we know how big chested Lair is. And every time I see her, I'm immediately reminded of that scene from the movie Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the bathtub scene. It's like, now grab the breast tight, bring him up to your face, and go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I messed up. Oh, well. Yeah, man. Was this like, what has she got? Underboob?
The Lair?
Yeah. I think in X-Dive they gave her underboob.
Cinnamon is best girl in the X series. Well, she helps you find shit, so that's okay.
And that USB thick, yeah. Just like, it filled me with so many gigabytes. It's like, stop talking like that, Iris. And Pegasus walks in and he's all, what's the matter, Zero? Can't put out much. Oh, shit.
I imagine if X and Alia got married, Zero would sing at their wedding.
He probably would.
And what would be amazing is like we find out that like all this time he had secretly had like a beautiful angelic voice. She's your queen to be, a vision of perfection. He just has everybody's eyes on him.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, okay. So, Squeak, this is great. Very funny. Okay. Is he insane already? The Earth has been severely damaged by Corona. Yeah. Very cool, brother. Squeak! Let's retire all the Reploids. What is going on with this text? Together, you are the one who will be retired. Alright.
Sure.
Contacts. Zero singing about the Sigma virus. Hey Zol, welcome. Welcome. Man. It's like that was very good, Zero. Storm Eagle. Man, I don't know. You guys still want a Mega Man X anime?
I would want them to fix it first.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I'm pretty much like, get me in there as a writer so I can fix this.
Definitely. Like I said, your idea for X5, man, was really good.
Thanks. Like, just get me in. Like, I don't have the means to do it, and there's no way Capcom would do it because they're primarily Japanese. But yeah, it's like, give me the story of Mega Man X, and I will fix the entire timeline. I'll keep all the games intact, but I will fix the story.
Yeah.
I'll have everything make sense.
As I think I mentioned before, that like with, you know, what you mentioned about X5 here would be like, you know, Zero would eventually start going, you know, crazy, kind of reverting back to his wily ways, you know. And it would put you in control of X, you know, having to search for him, you know.
Yeah, and that's how I would use the soul body. Like, have have X go inside Zero with the soul body, and that's where you see all of that creative imagery that we saw towards the end of the game, and have it actually make sense contextually.
Right, because he's having to fight through with the soul body.
Yeah, and I would also have it like that's why X is kind of out cold for the rest of the climax, while Zero is fucking around with Sigma.
Right! Because that entire part was weird.
I would have it where, yeah, because X is inside Zero fighting the corruption that makes him the monster, and Zero is outside protecting X's body from just being outright destroyed by Sigma.
Right.
Because he's a sitting duck otherwise.
In a strange way, man. And I know how weird the Mega Man Zero story is, but that would actually be kind of a callback if they had did it that way. Because what happens in Mega Man Zero 2? You know, you're trying to fight outside to stop somebody from destroying X's body.
Yeah, they explain the whole Dark Elf situation. I would even go into that too, but that's where my storyline would differ, because I wouldn't go into the Zero series. I would make certain references to the potential of it, but I would change the way things play out, because even people that I know that even like the Zero series can acknowledge that there are some things that don't make sense. Like, why would X not take his body back when it was inevitable that the Dark Elf was going to get out?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had plenty of time to do it, apparently.
Oh, he did.
But again, that's cagey. Caging and a cagey.
It's better than nothing, my friends. Let's see. I'd give it an arm and a leg for a Zero X and Zero anime, but yeah, some fixes to the storyline. Yeah, definitely. That's
for me, it wouldn't be a large task, because I've already spent an unhealthy amount of time figuring out how to fix all of the plot holes and messes that the series has caused, and it would work, but I don't have the power to do it.
yeah.
I mean, I could always like write my own fan fiction, but I'm not a fan fiction writer.
Oh my god. Sorry about that. Whew. Excuse me.
Because there's a lot of stuff that happens in the Zero series that they say happens, and you just kind of have to accept that it happens.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure somebody can correct me that in later Zero games, like 3 or 4 or something, they do go back and explain things that we didn't know about. And I think even the audio dramas that they do also explain that, but as far as I know, those were never like officially English dubbed or anything, so it's like we still don't know. So
yeah.
It's just kind of it's just weird how they handled everything.
I'll tell you one thing, and the oh, this isn't annoying at all. I think it's Mega Man 04, you know, they like return to Area 0 from Mega Man X6. Oh, I'm gonna die. Well, maybe not.
Oh yeah, I didn't like the new designs in the Mega Man Zero series. They just looked so weird. From because Zero's, they got like the whole Speedo thing going on, but their outfits look far more cloth based, which it's weird. It's like these are robot people. Like why do their outfits look very?
Well, I can say this. You know, they were really trying to roll into like the Legends look of things. From what I was, catching from it, because if you go and look at characters like Teaselbon or even Tronbon with how their shoes are and such, and then like some of the Reaverbot, textures and everything, you can see that they were probably trying to start driving the way the technology in areas looked, to kind of fall into a Legend-esque era of things.
Maybe, but even then, that's still a guess.
I mean, I guess. I mean, the ZX series, which is just weird, you had Mega Man rolling around, I'm pretty sure we would have seen a Mega Man Juno popping in, and then there were Masters.
No, see, they're robot people that bleed. Oh.
Let's take a line from
Bleeds too, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Double pure of that.
Also, interestingly, like, even though I don't care for the foundation of Mega Man Zero, I remember liking 4 okay.
Yeah, I think 3 and 4 were the best out of the series. But story-wise, it just needed more, I think. And like you said, the fixes, if they wanted it to really work on well. And the ending with Seal crying over Zero, I'm like, oh, get over it, he'll be back.
All guy says new Zero look is because that's his new body. But also around that era, it's just new Reploid designs, like the new generation hype.
Right.
That's fine. That's fine. But we're led to believe that the Zero series takes place after X5, or at least that's what KG wanted to happen.
Well, it's 100 years after.
So how does Zero go
Oh,
from
this is...
Yeah, how does Zero go from being destroyed trash that can't even be found to being a whatever the hell we found in Zero-1? I think they sort of try to explain that in later games or the audio dramas.
Well,
That's such a jar.
Yeah, the Elf Wars explained it. Like they say that Zero actually reactivated during the war, so actually fight against X. No, fight with X. Against things. But
Yeah, fair enough. But that breaks like storytelling 101. It's show don't tell.
Mm-hmm. Especially with a series like this. What did you think of Command Mission? Oh, I like Command Mission.
I like Command Mission okay. I mean, it's not like a fantastic game or anything, but it's not bad. I liked X's costume. That was weird.
It was bombing. And...
Welcome, but weird change.
Charge shot!
I like it. I'm done with it.
Yeah.
And didn't Command Missions take place in a time period that also was?
It's like the same timeline as Mega Man Zero starts.
Yeah, people were pointing, and some people were jumping on the ship, oh, Mega Man X Command Mission is non-canon. It's like, well, who says?
It's a different timeline, or something like that.
It's like, why not just let the X series be a different timeline altogether? Why does it have to be tied to this? Let's be honest, the Mega Man Zero series is a horrible ending for the X series. Nothing gets solved.
Yeah, true. Just kind of goes worse. I will say this, though, and I mentioned this before, because about, what's really true with the X series or any of the Mega Man storylines now, because Keiji Inafune is no longer with the company. I was thinking, well, I think that kind of kicks out anything he had planned for the series. It's in another people's hands now. So, I was thinking, well, guys, there could be a Mega Man X9, or Mega Man X10, a Mega Man X11. We don't know. They have some stuff
No.
that KG left behind, but do they have to follow that? Not necessarily.
Nobody really knows. Because you got to remember, Keiji Inafune's prominent role was not as a director or a lead game designer. He was a producer. His job was as producer as well. First of all, when you're a producer, you do unfortunately have a lot of say in what happens to a product. As a producer, your primary job is, in layman's terms, making sure that the project that you're working on gets paid for and all the finances is put in place so that it can get made. That's why we were able to get like all of these Mega Man games, from the EXE series to the couple of Legends games to the X series continuing to the Star Forces to all the stuff that was happening in between. That's why the franchise wasn't dead. So yeah, when it came to that, Keiji Inafune was good at his job in making sure that the games and the franchise continued. But as the problem is when he got involved, because he's not a good storyteller. I mean, clearly. He is, unfortunately, as a professional, very petty. When things don't go his way on the job, he does have a history of sabotage.
Yes, just like Legends 3. Sorry, guys, but I don't really feel this is working out. So I'm gonna leave, like, halfway through production.
Yeah, so it's like,
Yeah, just blame it on all of them. I'm
So
sorry.
it's like, while I don't dislike him as a person, in the
His
professional manner,
business methods.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of his business methods. Although as a producer, he can get the job done. He can make sure finances need to go where it goes. But yeah, clearly, if Mighty Number 9 is an indication on anything, Keiji Inafune, a Mega Man game does not make.
No. Quickman lasers.
I think it's better just to let the franchises be separate so that you can do whatever you want with them and not have to be worried about it. The only one that we know for sure has to eventually go into the X series is the classic Mega Man, because they've painted so many scenarios within both of those franchises that it's without question. But the X series and the Zero series is so loose, because they say that there are events that take place that clearly don't take
This
place.
is hilarious. But yeah.
That you can, well, to be fair, you could also do the same thing with the classic Mega Man series as well. You could totally make separate continuities.
Yeah, it is like Legend of Zelda for sure.
It's like, yeah, you can fudge it together if you want to, but...
I mean, you know what, guys? All these Mega Man fan games that are out here... I mean, at this point... why not? Didn't they do that with Mega Man X Street Fighter?
A fan game, yeah. The Mega Man Cross Street Fighter was originally a fan game, and Mega Man... Capcom ended up publishing it just as, and I think the only reason they did it was because Street Fighter was doing amazing at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, guys, if there was any denial about Keiji Inafune's unprofessionalism, it really came to head during the Mega Man Legends 3 when they were creating the new characters of Call, I think her name was, and they had that sort of competition between the creators. Like, we're all going to come up with designs for the new character of Call, and you guys, the fans, are going to be able to pick which one is going to be her character design. And Keiji Inafune was one of the art designers that created the character. His design was not the one chosen.
Oh, he got really butthurt with that one.
Yeah, and almost immediately after that competition was over, Keiji announced he's leaving Capcom, And as soon as that happened, I remember on AtomicFire.com or the Mega Man Network, the headline, "The Dream is Over." And it showed Mega Man from Legends in that scene from Legends 1 where he's like, "What should I do?" And yeah, I remember that headline, "The Dream is Over." And Mega Man Legends 3 canceled, and I was just like, wow. The world was pissed that day.
Oh, yeah, we were. Then the Abomination, he started to play with Mighty Number 9 with that Red Ash stuff. You know, if you didn't leave the company and have a hissy fit.
Oh yeah, and really, it was just so. It was so bizarre. He left over his design for Arrow not getting in. That's honestly, that's my speculation. But considering how KG's had a history of being petty about his decisions not being chosen, he has been known to sabotage projects, even by his own admission. So the fact that he left right after his design for the character not being chosen for Mega Man Legends 3, and prior to that, there had been no knowledge of him wanting to retire from Capcom, to suddenly, "I'm done with Capcom, I'm gone today," even. It's how else are you supposed to take that?
I know.
He had such a good position at Capcom. There was no reason for him to leave.
There wasn't. Oh, no, Zoo, I do not have Black Zero. I don't need him.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Not Call. Call is from my number 9. Arrow. Arrow's the character.
Arrow, yeah.
Yeah, when they were doing that design thing for Arrow, his design did not get picked, and almost immediately after that thing was done, he announced his leave from Capcom. It was crazy. And, yeah, it was months later after Mega Man Legends 3 was canceled and people were getting upset about it that KG was kind of making public, like, "I'm so sorry this happened. I didn't expect this to happen. When I left Capcom, I wanted to make sure that the project would still continue." And like, many of us were just like, "You know what, dude? Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, it's like you didn't get your way, so...
Like, you are not helping. Like, if you cared, you'd have stuck with the project until it was done.
Right. You know, and as an indie game creator at that time, it was like, you know how many games I've made, and I decided to say, no, I'm just gonna see this through no matter how bad it is. You know? I got people that wanna, you know, they're depending on me. You know? You're supposed to be a professional here.
Yeah, you want to talk professional? Let's have another situation where something similar was going on. Metal Gear Solid 5. Hideo Kojima was in such a bad standing with Konami, and they were treating him like complete crap. I mean, you could look up anything on Hideo Kojima and Konami's relationship. It's not hard to find information on just how terrible that company is and how it treats its workers.
Oh, Konami.
Yeah, the horrible stuff that Konami did to Hideo Kojima, and that man, despite every bullshit problem they put him through, he still went to the company and stuck it out long enough just to make sure the game was completed so that the fans could have it because he cared that much.
Right.
And he didn't have to do that. So yeah, and let's go back 30 years, back when Mega Man X was like first getting designed, and this is all from Keiji Inafune's own mouth and from an interview when he was talking about the development process and how Zero was the character that he created and he was denied as the main character. Keiji Inafune from his own mouth said that he still did what he could to make sure that Zero was still a character in the game that stole all the good cutscenes.
It's like, come on, dude.
It's like internal sabotage.
You know what's sad is I love Zero as a character, man. Like, he's a cool character. But when he's being forced down your throat because a guy just couldn't get his way.
Oh yeah, FRM? Yeah, like Metal Gear Solid 5 is by no means complete. Even everybody knows that. but he stuck around with it as long as he could just to make sure that it was going to get as done as it could be, because there was no way they didn't have the financial support, they didn't have the resources to get the game completed the way he wanted it to, but he promised to stay along to give the fans something. And to be honest, Metal Gear Solid 5 is still a pretty damn good game, all things considered. But, you know, it is what it is. It's pretty messed up.
Oh, yeah. Zero is just, like... It's too powerful.
Hey, be right back. I'm gonna get some tea.
Alright. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream, though. It's really crazy, man. The history that this series has been through, and... yeah. I think around that time a lot of developers are leaving companies, though, but now we can see that some of them just weren't. Oh, man. Yep, Mega Man X Sigma Stage Boss 2! Completed. Welcome to the 0th hour. Yeah. It's time.
Okay, I'm back.
I don't think I have enough for Black Zero, but I can check and see. I think I need all the armor pieces.
Again, there are some things about KG that I say is completely from my own speculation. It's not unfounded based on the history that he's had.
Oh no!
But I wouldn't go around touting it as fact. It's
well,
just,
some of the stuff that you've said though can be found, but
yeah, it's just because like some of it is by his own admission from all the sabotage that he did to the X series in his early career because he was so desperate to get his character the spotlight. So it doesn't strike me at all as a possibility that when the Arrow character that he designed was denied, that he was fed up and so petty about it, like he's like, fuck it, I quit.
Yep. Didn't care about Legends.
Not enough to see it through to the end.
I think I have to have full
it was bad enough when
HP, but we'll see.
Capcom of Europe blamed the fans for the game not coming to fruition. But then Capcom official had to come out and say that the game was never truly greenlit off the ground to begin with. And it's like, well, if that's the case, then yeah, all the more further bad on KG, because why didn't he make sure then?
Right. By the way, I got black armor here. Zero. I wasn't able to create armor for you, but I seem to be able to enhance your abilities. Zero, no. I don't need any enhancement. I see. Whether you enter this capsule or not, the decision is up to you. But if you enter, the Z-Saber will be enhanced, and your defense power will be increased. I believe in you. You will use these powers in the right way to fight evil. Decide and choose your fate.
I don't know, this doesn't seem right for Dr. Light to do this.
I was expecting a Dr. Wily.
Well, considering who the next fight is, why would Dr. Light give Zero a power-up?
Budget. X5 was under some budget. Oh!
But yeah, one of my complaints for this game is like, look at the
Rookie mode.
background. It's all the background is all psychedelic and stuff. I mean, it looks cool, but what is this place contextually where we're in? Where
What's
are we?
going on? We're in Zero Vomit. The Zero virus.
Because like, this does not make any sense. Where the hell are we?
Listen, Sigma's virus spread across the world like a freaking... well, you know, the current situation we have going now.
Oh, I don't know. Explain this to me. I know how computer viruses work. I know they don't function like
This has become a tangible force. Oh. X, lifesaver. Why are you here? Lifesaver.
Apparently, this is, I kid you not, cyberspace. That doesn't make any sense. Cyberspace doesn't... Fuck it.
I think Mega Man Zero actually tries to explain some of it in 3, if I'm not
Yeah, but at
wrong.
least Mega Man Zero sort of explained it a little better, how it didn't exist in the same plane.
Right. Like, it's always been here, but they just weren't able to break into it.
Yeah, that at least made a little sense. Because, yeah, that exists in a lot of other mediums. But how it's just sort of fused with the real world for no reason doesn't make... It's so weird.
I mean, it kind of makes you think, okay, you know, how easy they were to get into, like, Cyber Peacock's place, you know? How did that somehow, like, start corrupting the outside? How does this work? See, apparently this is...
Who are those two losers?
That's Cyber... yeah. Oh, those guys. Yeah, lifesavers. Look, just as we expected, the virus is everywhere, and yet he is not infected at all. He must have already become a member. You know, your story would have worked really well with us.
Yeah.
No, don't, Lifesaver. You are jumping to conclusions, because it seems like X was really trying to go after Zero.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had the whole cyberspace thing going on. I would have just have it like they go deep in the earth and they find a whole bunch of pollution from radiation.
Yeah, which somehow starts colliding with the virus that's creating... I mean, it could create this. That would make some sense to it.
Well, yeah, I would have it so that it's messing up, like, it's airborne and it messes up Reploids and it also expands and activates. But it's not something that you can see like this.
Right. Unless everybody's like Geo from Mega Man Star Force. Oh. Jamal. Hey, man. Thanks for dropping in, dude. So good luck on the rest of the stream.
Lifesaver X is here where the virus is and he's not infected either. Yeah, no. Weird, right?
Oh, man. Like, what are you talking about? X, you don't mean it, do you? I do, Zero. I came here because I'm really worried about you. I'll fight for you, Zero. You are tired, aren't you? Go back to the base and get a complete...
This is such a forced fight.
Wait, what if you were the one who has become a Maverick? You go back to the base. I don't want to go back to the base. I can handle this mission. It's stupid to endanger both of us. Zero, I can't allow you to handle this mission anymore. Don't make me force you to go back. So, you're serious then. I can't believe this. I had hoped it would never come to this, that we wouldn't have to fight over such a trivial matter. But so be it. Oh my gosh. Guys, prepare to lose, X. Because you ain't got a player controlling you right now. You're on AI, my friend. You don't know how to use an ultimate armor. Why aren't you using the Nova Strike? Using moves from X4. Oh. Come on, X. Here it comes. See, I know that, but how Dr. Light know his name is never met. Dr. Light, I think, is sentient.
He's an artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
He's very much the same thing as Jor-El from Superman.
Right. Oh man, Ack, I thought I won. I never expected you to just attack Soul Body. Impressive, X. God. This is supposed to be the fight between X and Zero, man. X. I mean, X6 has better, like, confrontation with Zero, and it's not even the real Zero. And he's Maverick. Oh. Ha 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 ha. You've done very well, X. I will make your end easy.
I will make your end easy.
That's a really good Sigma. No!
Are you ready for your final journey?
Man, that's almost spot on.
You may leave now.
But Commander!
Yeah.
No, I won't allow you to! I know everything you're trying to do. What? What? You pitiful fool! Gosh. No, I won't allow you to. Mega Man X2? Yes, that was a really good Zero fight, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you got a rush from it, you know? Down, 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 down. Alright. Sorry, guys, I just had to kind of skip that. Let's get on with it. We know the drill.
Prepare to become space dust.
So good,
Tremble
man.
in terror.
You are finished. Getting a stronger energy reaction from point 11 something. Alright. Let's take on Sigma.
Are you ready for round 2?
That is a really fun.
So anxious to rip you apart.
Oh man. Let's see, Zero has the dumbest AI. And X. Is he saying X2? I can't say that.
I'm gonna recycle you. You're gonna get
Hold
hurt,
up.
X.
Sorry about that. Just had to adjust something. Oh my god, Double. I like Double as an enemy. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Jello, man.
Yeah.
Evil Slash! Evil Slash!
Isn't it something that he was named Jello Man? He's like the only Mega Man X enemy to have that on his name like that. Because, you know, it's either an animal or, you know, they go by a direct name. Oh, this is such a cramped boss area. What were they doing?
Forgive me, Zero. Stay with me, brother. Okay.
Yeah. With, It's like, this is because of Pegasus. Level 96.
Wow, you guys need to get acting careers? I do have an acting career.
Thanks. I haven't acted in like a grip load. Like this game, I'm so busy, I have no time to even do my own acting, so I had to someone to do it for me. I think you're in my game. Just need to get your lines later. Oh, fuck. Ugh! I think we were actually going to do a redubbing of Mega Man X4, right? I thought so. I just couldn't figure out how to get the hex editor working.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think I was going to be Zero and you're going to be X. And then I think Nyoka. Man, I haven't heard from her in a while.
I'll do all the roles.
All the Now you have to be Colonel. I've got to get Nyoka for Iris. I could probably my hands. Gosh, how does it go with the general?
My fate is sealed. I have no choice.
Oh man. Woo!
It was our destiny to fight.
It's like, okay, buddy. Stage Tahoe 8 name.
I will show you no mercy. Now get ready!
Brother.
I've been waiting to fight with you.
That's a pretty good colonel. You know, I really wish we could find out how to really edit X6 and give it a proper English dub.
Ground crush! Energy blaster!
And fix up the spelling mistakes. Real quick, that hack you had of X6. Did you ever send that to me?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go check that out. Because guys, it fixed. Oh my god, it was really cool. Some of the stuff it had in it.
Zero! HD 担当ね.
Yeah, like the text and everything. They like completely fixed up the script and it was amazing. Let's see, who's the actor and what is he? Because Wikipedia says Morris doesn't.
I don't have my own wiki. Actually, we did exist on the Let's Play wiki from one time, but no, I don't have my own Wikipedia because the rules say you can't make your own Wikipedia.
Nope, somebody's got to make it for you. And I'm pretty sure they've got to be in the system too.
Well, I am in that video game pop-up dungeon where you can play as like a few characters that I voice. But again, I'm not sure if the game's out yet because I have no control of that. All I know is I got paid. So.
This is amazing, guys. It's so broken. But man, you think this is broken? We get that attack from Rainy Tortoiled in 6. Use a saber, have a blast. Yeah, guys, I'm not sure, but we can probably try to do that. Try to get a good dub of X4 or something moving. Some of my remixes on it, and
My max is down. Fuck.
by the way, can I just say how lazy some of these bosses like animate?
So you're saying we're playing too rough?
Only Hispanic and fix. Just a second.
Old Reploids should stay at home and play with their toasters.
Slash Warfly. Oh man, we're going through it all, guys. We're gonna go through it all. Oh,
it's you that's
did you guys know? The same guy who voices X and X7 also voiced Flame Ironard.
Yeah, that was. So he's doubly annoying.
That's amazing! He went from hardly acting to just being terrible.
So if I tear you to pieces, the pain will stop.
Oh, the pain! Aye, wailing! McWhale! Yeah, I got that from Maverick Hunter ZX. They were playing there.
You must be the big cheese causing all this trouble.
Big cheese? How dare you! I am the head honcho for crying out loud!
Okay, whatever you say. I order you to discard this motorcycle game.
Oh no. Wake me up when there is an X69. Dude.
Holy. I cannot believe how much of that dub I remember.
It kind of burns into your skull after a bit. What's going on? Out of the way!
You're in danger if you just stand there. Get a move on. Oh, here it comes. So I'll be seeing ya.
Oh my gosh. What's going on? I want a full explanation when this is all over! X7 is proof why a Jap acting option should be required. I haven't really sat through the Japanese dub of the game.
Oh, I assure you, it sounds a lot better. You want to know what's funny is that I wonder if Japanese people can acknowledge if their own Japanese people can be really terrible voice actors.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they
Us,
can.
But to us, we don't understand the language anyway, so it might sound cool.
Yeah.
What? You can't train anybody to be a maverick hunter like me. It is impossible.
Sheesh, okay.
Do you have any idea how much trouble you've caused?
Oh.
Why must Reploids fight one another? I've had enough violence.
Come on. Oh my god, hurry up.
First, I ask you, what is war? A method to impose one's will upon another. That was actually a good answer.
See, I don't know, I think bad is bad. Yeah. This X's actor carried over an XX in Japan. Oh, so he had the same actor, huh? I think actually, a lot of the X and Zero actors in Japanese reprised their roles, didn't they?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not the first. We had Mark Gotha for 3 games, so.
Yeah. Till he went to become a doctor. Or a dentist. Dentist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taking out the maverick cavities.
Why would you give up being an actor for dentistry? Well, let's be honest, it probably paid better.
Yeah. That is so weird. There's like a brief period of invincibility with this guy.
Well, you are on Rookie Hunter, but...
Yeah. I'm not proud of it. Then again, I wonder if it's this... No, I think it's this easy even if I take it off Rookie Hunter.
Probably.
Yeah, I might test that.
Look at me! Look at me! I'm king of the mountain!
And you guys can rest easy knowing that we're not going to beat X7 for a little bit, so...
It's interesting how playable X7 is on the collection. It took out the long-ass loading screens, which honestly was half the problem.
Oh my god, yeah, those loading screens.
Yeah.
Oh. Skyver, we're here to settle this! This is about Iris!
Oh.
Iris!
It's like Skyver's like, Zero, you remember Iris by her name and everything about who she was. But for me, this Iris, she was Tuesday.
Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, why am I scared? If he knocks me into a ditch, I'll just respawn.
Probably.
Oh, no. I will. That's a given.
Do you even take damage?
I know, it's like, I don't know if it's like the extra buff or the rookie mode or What's going on?
Yeah, it's like when Rookie Hunter mode is on, it's like, let me win! Let me win!
Alright, guys. Maybe I should rookie... I'll rookie mode it off to see if anything changes.
Iris was actually mad.
Oh, yeah, just a bit. Okay. Iris was a mod. It's like, what? Skyver. Yes.
You know, I consider myself a reasonably good actor, but the fact that I can imitate the voices from X7, not something I'm proud of.
Yeah.
Although, if you want my honest opinion, like Splash Warfly, his acting was actually good.
It was good. And the Anteater was pretty good, too. Hey, I am not a noob. I was just testing the Rookie Hunter mode. This game is easy. Well,
It's a shame you don't have Soul Body.
I know. Whoops. I overshot it. So, I know, Soul Body. Oh, I have to start all the way from the start? No. This seems like a very, like reminiscent of Cyber Peacock's area for some reason.
That's because Cyber Peacock lived in a cyberspace level, and you are...
In a cyberspace.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
It's like, with these stage backgrounds, they were so interested in impressing with the visual design because we're on PlayStation, that we don't give a damn if it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
We're gonna make this look like a '90s Windows Media, like background screensaver music player.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
With
I ain't no noob.
Yeah, with the background that we're looking at right now, it immediately wants me to. It makes me want to put on my Discovery album.
Oh yeah. Here comes Sigma in his exercise jumpsuit, giving off a Caesar graphic. Let's see. He. I'm impressive. The #1 Reploid. You are. You came much earlier than I expected. I'll finish this battle
Oh yeah,
once
and
and...
I'm sorry, but the room that you're in right now with the 2 pods and stuff, what the hell is this?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be X and Zero's capsules. I believe, because one is blue and the other is red, I think.
Well, I mean, yeah, I get that, but it's like, but I don't think... My brain hurts.
You know what would have been cool if this entire place was like the old laboratory of Dr. Wily, and I guess Sigma had just kind of like taken both of the original parts, you know, from the labs and just kind of put them together.
It's been said that the place where he fought Zero for the first time was initially where he got infected by the virus. So I think it would be interesting if, because we know that Sigma sort of copy and pastes himself all over the place, which is why he always comes back. Wouldn't it make sense if, like, right at the point when he got infected from fighting Zero in that place, that he was already copy and duplicated, and he was just growing in that, let's call that the dead zone, or the area 51 or 0, area 0, where Dr. Wily's lab used to be, and it's just been stewing there to become this deep underground radiation pit.
That would make so much sense.
Yeah, like, see, like, don't let me write this series. I'll write some good shit. Like, I'll get deep.
And by the way, oh wait, go on. Sorry.
Nah, like, but
Yeah.
yeah, X and Zero aren't even Reploids. Yeah,
They're not. They're not. In fact,
People tend to get that
see,
wrong.
X is the father of the Reploids because they factored after him. See, but they
They were
don't
based
know
on
that
his-
about.
They were loosely based on his design.
And C0, he was made around the same time X was. So, you know, they're basically brothers in that regard of being the founders of Reploid technology.
Although it's weird because Zero is discovered by Sigma and he's taken to Dr. Kane for repairs, but they never bring up the relation of X and Zero being ahead of their time.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, X and Zero never converse with each other about that. They never question their past and why they're so different.
Right. Yet they always have these enemies, like Sigma, I believe, gets into here about the potential, but it's like, okay, so... Yes, we know they have potential, but are you trying to go back farther than that? Like, oh, you know, we need to really open you up and see what makes you run, what's going on here.
Yeah, but see, Xander, like the viral energy is from the colony is messing with reality. I don't like that. That is bad writing to me. That's not how reality works. Not like because from the Mega Man series, even for a good chunk of the X series, they've been very grounded in reality to a point, and this feels like an entire like shark jumping event.
Yeah, like right here, Sigma's asking Zero if he wants to pretty much get a hold of his true self.
Like we are jumping ship on reality on what's possible here.
Right, because I was thinking, when did the Sigma virus become tangible? I mean, there were parts back in Mega Man X, I think 2 and 3, where, you know, they were basically fighting a hologram that could hurt you. But I don't think it ever went beyond that. So, like Will said, you know, unless something was stewing for a really, really long time.
Like, I believe it would cause radiation, and it would really mess with the Reploids more than anything, and it would even act as a hallucinogenic, and they would start seeing things.
Right.
And that would also contribute to why they're going crazy, because they'd be around humans, and humans would be confused and scared as to why the Reploids that are around them are going nuts because they're seeing things that aren't there.
Some bad Wi-Fi, man. Have my true powers. It's like, oh, Sigma, I met with an old man who knows a lot about you. He told me an interesting story. He told me that you are something far greater than what you appear to be. So he obviously had a talk with Wily's spirit.
That's a good explanation as you're going to get.
Let's see. On his advice, I scattered the virus so that it could infiltrate you. But you haven't shown any signs of waking up. Let's see. I won't become a maverick. I won't yield to your pitiful virus. Well, it's not Sigma's virus. Because you're, you know, Zero's... He's number one.
Like, if I were writing it, if I were in charge of the writing, no, excuse me, no, Dr. Wily would be dead. There would be no Dr. Wily soul lingering around. He would not be an artificial intelligence or a conscious. No, he would be dead. What would happen is I would have made, like how I mentioned earlier, how Sigma, one of his copies would have been stewing in that area where Dr. Wily's lab, and it would have just been stewing there, infecting everything around it until it became just a radiation. But it also infected and sort of survived, sort of similar to Hank Henshaw from the Superman mythos on how he was a sort of subconsciousness that was jumping from technology to technology.
Right.
He was jumping all around the machines and whatever was still feasible in Dr. Wily's old labs, and he found all of the blueprints and everything, all the research notes, anything Dr. Wily worked on. And through all of that, the combination of all the notes and everything that he found, he was able to get an idea of the consciousness of Dr. Wily and who he was and what he was trying to do. And from that, he's like, oh, so this is what he was about, and this is why he built Zero. I know Dr. Wily. I know what Zero's goal is. I'll fuck with him and tell him that this was his goal all along, and I'll revert him back to his original form because I have the original blueprints that made Zero what it is. So that's what I would do if I was ready.
Oh my gosh, man. You guys gotta blow this stream up. People need to hear the stuff we're coming up with here. The stuff that Will has in his mind. That works so much better. Like Cynthia just jumping around, gathering all this information, being like, oh, I can impersonate, Oh my god. When Sigma spoke to a program of Wily. Yeah. Sigma wasn't finding... all of the Wily capsules! Wily capsules. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like there would be no Wily capsules. Like I would have it so that you want to know what's interesting? I would have it so that Zero is technically an unfinished product. That because that Wily never got to fully finish. That's why subconsciously Zero can never be as good as X is. And Dr. Wily passed away naturally before he could fully finish Zero.
Right. Man. See, that's a different plot twist. Holy shit, even then, what about X2? X2 is... They did do it with Isaac and X6 too. Yeah.
Like, here's an interesting question. Where is everybody getting these ideas that Sergei is from X2 and Isaac from X6?
It's because of Isaac's interest in Zero in Mega Man X6. I believe he mentions that Zero is his greatest work.
That could mean anything, though.
Mm-hmm. We don't know, though. They've turned the...
Go back to Surges from X2, though. There is no line of dialogue in X2 to suggest...
Oh, it's Surges. I gotta go back. Actually, man, we gotta go back and look at that. I think there was something he said.
There's not. There isn't. I've gone back because I'm still doing a review of that particular game, and I have the dialogue from all the... From everything that Surges in. There's nothing. The only connection...
Or was it
is
the...
that he has a mustache.
But was it the English, or was it another version of it? Oh. It says it's from the original script. X2 and X6's original script. Maybe they intended it. They intended it.
That's interesting. Yeah, they say from the original script. And you know what? If the original script was still here, you might have had a point. But that's not what we got.
Yeah. They changed their minds, probably.
Yeah, so...
Oh. Let me get on with this. Sorry.
Yeah, like with any product, I can't judge a product based on what it was supposed to be, but
Right.
I can only tell it as what it is, what we got.
Right. Let's see, understand, I'm not talking about becoming a maverick. You felt it, didn't you? You felt a tremendous power fill your body. A power from the virus. That is because the virus purifies your body. Shut up. You can destroy me, but death is all that awaits you two. Embrace your true self now, or forever be lost. Wake up, Zero. I'm not afraid to die, but I won't die alone. Ha, pathetic fool. So be it. Alright, guess I could have skipped all that.
There's a line from the Japanese version when you beat him, I've been vested by a memento of light. Or, okay, well that doesn't mean anything, because it's like, who doesn't know that? Everybody knows who Dr. Light was. He was a famous scientist from a long-ass time ago. And obviously everybody should know the history of Mega Man, and you have Mega Man X, so is it unreasonable to assume or believe that they're related? I mean, I'm sure that's got to be common knowledge.
Yeah.
Like, that can't be a secret.
You know what's weird? I was getting hit by Sigma's purple speed trail.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I guess the Ricky mode really puts FQD.
I think that was the idea. Zero was technically unfinished, and that's the whole debacle on X2 was an excuse to finish him. Maybe, but I would think of it as a way that Sigma is using the knowledge that he's acquired to use his own ideas to improve Zero, just so that he can kill X, because at the end of the day, X is Sigma's greatest, like, villain to him. Well, greatest challenge.
It's greatest challenge.
Like, yeah, like, Sigma's... I would write it so that Sigma has, like, a weird love-hate relationship fascination with X. Like, he hates him, but he can't. But he's so obsessive about him.
Yeah.
Because X is like the perfect balance between machine and life.
Right. See, where are you, Sigma? Face me. He's like, which is stronger, X or Zero? And Zero's like, who cares? Okay, calm down.
I think that yet nobody mentions Dr. Light in the X or other series. You're right, but at the same time, there aren't any humans in the X series either. We're just supposed to take it on faith that they're there.
Alright. Sigma just asked Zero who this man is. Zero's like, how should I know? I don't know such a person. You must know him. Don't tell me you've never met him in your dreams. I don't know him. He seems very interested in you. As if he was your own father. Shut up. Enough. I won't allow you to escape this time, Sigma. Oh, they keep teasing Wily here. Wow, that was a combo.
Being a little bit lost to time, like he's a bad history that they don't want remembered. But Dr. Light, I imagine like history would remember him. Like, sure, it's been a couple hundred years, and nobody regularly talks about. I mean, do you regularly talk about people from 100 years, 100 or 200 years ago? Not really. But it's not like you don't know of them.
Yeah. And then, you know, Zero's kind of got you know, amnesia. He doesn't remember half that stuff, so he's not gonna know what you're talking about. Come on, Sigma, stop being so vague. Ah.
To think how many more problems would be solved if people knew about the diagnostic text. Yeah. And I also have like, I even told Gabriel I've got it entirely written in my head. Even the diagnostic tests that X had to go through, and what happened to Mega Man and all that. Like I've got all that covered. I told you, I spent an unhealthy amount of time thinking about this. Like, I'm so passionate about this. Like, I don't consider myself like a writer, but if they gave me a shot at this, like, I've spent a healthy amount of time at it. That I'm very competent. That if I were to take one writing job, give me the X series, I will fix this and I will take it in a direction they never thought.
Got him! Darn, but I'll never die alone. What's up?
Also, those hands don't look big enough to be on that body.
I love that we're just fighting, you know, we fought it like it's just a CG still picture. I mean, most creative boss ever. Oh my god. I'll take you down with me. You've lost. What can you do now? X seems to be somewhere close. The three of us can die together. You won't feel lonely if X is with you. No, leave X out of this. Time to go. Say goodbye, Zero. I mean, he's like the size of a freaking building here.
Yeah. It's weird.
Alright. And then there went... Good game.
Well, Xander, like, it's not the worst. I mean, it's pretty bad, but it's not the worst timeline, I'd say, but it's got some huge problems.
Yeah.
And I know people immediately like to come and say, well, you don't play these games for their story. It's like, no, you don't. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't give a damn.
And especially when they try to establish, hey, we have a story here, they want you to pay attention to it. You know? I was just watching, I think it was Jay's reviews. He was reviewing Mega Man Extreme. And
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch any of his videos.
Well, the one I watched today, because I never, knew he did that, but he was talking about how in those games you can't skip the stories and how they really wanted you to really get what it was telling you, And knowing that when the X series came, they really started, putting more story with things. Like you said, if you're gonna try to make the story work with the games, you gotta make it consistent. It's gotta work. You just can't slap something together. So.
But yeah, like because Jay and I, we were talking like before he even made those videos, and we don't necessarily agree on a lot of things. So
yeah,
I don't hold any resentment towards the guy or anything. Like we were never enemies or anything, but we definitely do not share. We don't see things eye to eye.
Yeah. I mean, that's
no. sorry, Brian. But if you've been following that series like I have, like it's actually a really easy timeline to follow if you've just been following it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Metal Gear Solid that way. It's like there's no defending this. Either you're on board and you get it, or you don't.
Played ZX for the story. Even ZX was cool. You could follow what was going on, but see, ZX versus Mega Man X. ZX was a completely new kind of story, starting from a new time period. So you were able to kind of follow and see what was going on because it was starting there. Now with X, it starts getting really convoluted and weird because you can definitely see there were differences in opinions going on. Instead of really focusing on what realistically would make, characters be one way or another, it just, And then, brought up the entire digital stuff. It's like, how does that even working? Not until Mega Man Zero does it actually make some kind of sense that, it's always been here.
Oh, did I ignore the phone game or something? No, I don't play it, but I'm keeping up with the videos, like, every time there's a new story event.
Yeah,
I admit, the phone game is the worst part.
I'm keeping them updated with X-Dive. Don't worry.
Oh, we're talking about the Kingdom Hearts phone game.
Oh, the Kingdom Hearts phone game.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts Union. Like, I'll fully admit that sucks.
Yeah.
I wish and hope that they will stop making that phone game so goddamn relevant to the overall story. But yeah, I'm keeping up with videos when it comes to... I've played it for a little while. I'm a fair good way into it.
It's something that I think KH3 kind of, started merging the phone games finally into, like, the mainstream games with Lushu.
Yeah, and
the Guardian guys. And...
Yeah, I'm still interested.
Okay, let's get on with this ending, guys. Zero.
Yeah, I agree, Xander. The X series is a massive victim of people pulling it in different directions.
Zero.
That's the problem.
Zero.
It has so many writers.
It does.
You got Keiji as producer.
Zero, no, don't die.
For his own good.
Don't die, Zero. I can't lose you again. I mean, this is what, the second time? Don't you hear me, Zero? Zero. Drop dead. Oh no.
Zero, why?
Go. Don't worry, X.
Like, you know, in 2000, were we really supposed to take this as a tragic passing? Because it didn't bother me one bit when this event happened. Because I'm like, guys, it was only a few years ago when Zero died and left into the Force and came back one game later. Like, why is this any different?
Yeah. X.
I will, but...
Do you hear me? Darn. Oop. Like, darn, your optimism led to your own demise. You should live.
It's like, and then all of a sudden X's like soul goes back into his body after the whole soul body, and he's like, huh? Huh?
It's like, well, I guess that didn't really... It kind of fell on deaf ears, didn't it, Zero? Like, huh. Die, Sigma! It's like this little story clip from X4 going on here, I think. It's strange. I've defeated the Sigma virus. Why did I fight against Sigma again? I mean, right here it's showing that Zero was under the influence of a virus. That he had reverted back to...
Well, no, he wasn't under the influence of a virus. This was the original True Zero.
Oh, right.
Murderer, yeah,
Right, the murderer.
Yeah, that was the original Zero.
But see, what he's saying is, like, I feel pain. It's like, he doesn't really... He's not... Like, whatever that murderous intent has died down now, and now he's coming back to the Zero we had back in X4, and...
Well, that's partly because I believe, again, if I was writing it, like, I would have... That's why X used the soul body, which would be to go inside of Zero and defeat the corruption.
Exactly. Right. So now he's kind of regaining that, you know, calmness back, and the chaos is leaving. He's like, oh, I see. The energy is running.
Yeah, which is why I think this game's story falls flat on its face if Zero doesn't turn.
Right. I played X4 a while back. I just started this Let's Play on 5. I think yesterday. Yeah, we can probably go back and play X4 later. It's like, out, and the memory device is malfunctioning. Finally, I'm gonna die. Is that what happened to Iris? Hey, Wily, who is this? Even now I have no idea. I've had a reoccurring nightmare. This time, it's my figure that appears. I see. I finally got the meaning of the dream. What? What are you making? It's the one that destroys Reploids. I understand everything now. According to this, I'm pretty sure in Mega Man, just Mega Man, Reploids actually may start appearing. And that's what forces Dr. Light to create X.
I don't think so, because Reploids only exist because they're loosely based off of X's design.
Yeah, that's true. So this is probably a malfunction in writing. Sorry.
Well, technology got better.
Well, I mean, Zero just said the one to destroy Reploids. But knowing that Reploids, the term, actually was created after X was found.
Yeah, that's bad writing.
What's going on here? See, I understand everything now.
We really don't... Well, I can only assume that Wily didn't want Zero to be a murderer all the time. So I'm sure that there was supposed to be a plan for some sort of
A failsafe.
consciousness to take.
You didn't
but
need a base.
he died.
Yeah, but I mean, he didn't want Zero going off like base, you know. I'm sorry. Iris.
Oh god, I remember the Omega thing from 0-3. That was stupid.
This is your true body, Zero!
Like, that was so dumb. I was rolling my eyes and like, oh, are you serious?
Like, I'm sorry, X, but I think I have to die to restore the peace. But now everything will come to an end. Goodbye, X. What you meant for an ending really didn't.
You can come back from death. You can repair at will.
Yep. What a ride.
So yeah, from here, Zero had himself hid and repaired.
Yeah. Of course, the translation states that he repairs himself, but that's.
Who's to say Izok or... Actually, fucking A. Wouldn't that be interesting if Dynamo's the one that took Zero's body and like gave it to the mystery scientist or Izok to repair it? So that's why he comes back in XX.
Yeah, that would give him some, like, reason of existing.
Yeah,
Hey,
a better-
thanks.
Do something.
Yeah. Well, we did it, guys. We have beaten X5. Thanks to the luck of Rico. Putting that out there, because I wouldn't have been able to destroy that colony. But how the RNG is in this game. Man.
I didn't feel
Thanks. Hey, man. Yeah. You know, the commentary was great. We had some really good discussions. Oh my gosh. And we're gonna have more. Because X6, 7, and 8 are coming.
I don't know why I was supposed to care if Omega had Zero's body. I don't either. Because Keiichi Inafune and Zero is like the biggest circle jerk. Keiichi is so in love with his design and character.
Yeah. I think at times Zero's like, hey, whoa, hold on now. I know you like me, but can we give some room to X? I mean, you kind of write me like I kind of care about him.
I really do wish they got to continue the Maverick Hunter thing, because that was really curious where they were going with that. Because X has the glowy hands, and you got Dr. Light talking about how X is like the world's last and ultimate hope. It's like, this is some Superman shit. I love it.
I know. Well, I guess we can kind of thank X-Dive for giving us, you know, at least a look into what, you know, a Maverick Hunter X2 or something would have been like with some of the Mavericks coming out. You know.
Although guy says he doesn't blame KJ. I do blame him a bit on KJ. He definitely got his hands a little too involved in things where he shouldn't.
Mm-hmm. He's a businessman, so he should have just been over business. Yep. Thinking about X6. So yeah. We actually might play that tomorrow. So, probably around the same time. Trying to see. But yeah, I think as soon as the credits are up here. Yeah, guys. Don't worry. One thing X5 does have good is I like the music. The music is cool in this game. But
I'm not bullshitting. X6 is the better game of the three.
It is. I mean, it has its problems, but
yeah, I don't care who watched Jay's review. I didn't watch it because I already knew in advance.
well, you know, that's an opinion. That's an opinion. Everybody's got opinions.
Yeah, but like I'm not bullshitting. Like out of X4, 5, and 6, X is the lesser of 3 evils. I'm not gonna pretend X6 was like really this amazing, fantastic game, but it's certainly better than X4 and 5.
Oh man, I can't wait for us to go through Flame Heat Nexus stage. Purple lava, donuts of death.
The Ouroboros.
The Ouroboros. Everybody calls them like donuts. Dragon donuts.
People don't know their mythology.
Yeah, X6 is the game to test your Mega Man X skills. Out the gate, man. Speaking of gate, gate stage 1. You see that spike wall? Okay, man. Gate's testing you. How do you get by? If you can't get through that, you don't deserve the win.
And they give you plenty of ways to do it, too.
They do. But Gate was like, nah, man, you ain't getting in here.
I understand, like, as Andrew says, I can go back and play X6 more than 5, but I still like X4 the most out of the PS1 trilogy. And I don't blame you, because in all honesty, X4 is the safest of the 3, and it follows the simpler concept, and it doesn't really fuck it.
Yeah.
X5 and X6 dare to be different and try new things, and where X5 fumbles every step of the way, X6 actually does fix a lot of the problems X5 had. But the damage was done, so
that's it.
Take it or leave it.
Alright, guys, so, as said, tomorrow we will start X6. And I guess, I'll have you back here with me, Will? We'll, yeah, you're definitely coming with me on this ride, man. So, unless, life says otherwise, but, yeah, thanks for...
Yeah, because, like, you want to play the patched version of X6, or do you want the...
Huh. It's not a bad question. Guess, I'll see how the patch runs, and,
Yeah, because I genuinely enjoy X6. Like, I can go back and play that one and have a good time. X5 feels like a fucking chore.
Especially with Alien telling you what to do all the time. No, you can't go here. You're supposed to go to the last area. It's open now. Oh my god.
Be a lot longer. It certainly can, yeah. But
Man.
I wouldn't mind playing longer if that means getting more out of the game.
Oh yeah. But
By today's standards, like, if they were to come out with a Mega Man X game today, and it would be similar to X4 or something, 8 Robot Masters and potentially 4 final levels for full price, that would be unacceptable.
right. Hey, take it easy, Zol. Yeah. Well, I guess said later I'll test the, because you said you sent me the file, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
By the way, guys, I just listed my channel in the chat. I don't know if it will appear.
Yes.
But, there's my channel if you want to follow us there. We do the game reviews and all that cool stuff as well.
Yes, check him out. Show up to his streams. He does Twitch as well.
Yeah, whenever we get around to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. And I guess we'll be here at the same time tomorrow. And with that, okay, just making sure everything is good here. But yes, alright guys, take it easy. Peace.
Later, taters!